again to Tales from the World's Firesides. Thank you for joining me. I'm Clive Gilson, the story guy, and today I'm telling a traditional American settler tale called A Very Fine Fiddle. This is from a story adapted from Kate Chopin's Bayou Folk, which was first published in 1894 by the Houghton Mifflin Company of Boston and New York. But let's get on with the story. A Very Fine Fiddle. When the 6 little kids were hungry, old Cleophas would pull out his fiddle from its flannel bag and play a tune on it. Maybe it was to drown out their cries, or their hunger, or his own guilt, or all three. One day, Fifine, who was angry, stomped her foot and clenched her little fists, declaring, "This isn't fair. One day I'm going to smash that fiddle into 1,000 pieces." No, you can't do that, Fifine, her father protested. That fiddle's older than both you and me put together, 3 times over. You've heard me say it enough. The Italian who gave it me, when he died before the war, he said, "Cleophas, this fiddle, it's a part of my life that'll live on after I'm gone, God help me. And anyway, you're talking too fast, Fifine." "Well, I'm going to do something with that fiddle, just you wait," Fifine shot back, only half calmed down. "Remember what I said." So, one day, when there was a big party going on at the big plantation with lots of fancy people from the city riding, driving, dancing, and playing all kinds of instruments, Fifine grabbed the fiddle still in its flannel bag and snuck up to the big house where the party was happening. At first, nobody noticed the little barefoot girl sitting on the steps of the porch, watching carefully for her chance. Soon, though, she saw her chance. "I've got a fiddle for sale," she said firmly to the first person who asked her. It was pretty funny, a shabby little girl trying to sell a fiddle, and soon she was surrounded. They pulled out the dull, worn instrument and started looking at it, at first just for fun, but then things got serious, especially for 3 men, one with long hair hanging down, another with long hair sticking up, and the third with hardly any hair at all. Now, the 3 of them flipped the fiddle over, examining every part of it. They tapped on it and listened. They scraped the strings and listened. They took it inside and outside, even into quiet corners. They huddled together, talking in both familiar and strange languages. Finally, they gave Fifine a fiddle that was twice as beautiful as the one she brought, and a roll of money to go with it. The girl was stunned. She ran off as fast as she could, but when she stopped under a big chinaberry tree to take a closer look at the money, her amazement doubled. There was way more than she could count, more than she'd ever imagined having. There was definitely enough to fix the old cabin's roof with new shingles, to buy shoes for all the little bare feet, and to fill their empty stomachs with food. Maybe even enough, and Fifine's heart jumped at the thought, maybe enough to buy Blanchette and her little calf that Uncle Simeon wanted to sell. Later, though, she was at home talking with Cleophas. "It's just like you said, Fifine," old Cleophas murmured in a husky voice as he played the new fiddle that night. "It is a fine fiddle. And like you said, it shines like satin, but somehow it's just not the same. Here, Fifine, take it, put it away. I think I'm done playing the fiddle now." Okay, that's the story, A Very Fine Fiddle. It's a short story by Kate Chopin, who was best known for her vivid portrayal of life in the American South, and for her keen insight into the complexities of things like human emotions and relationships. This tale is one of her lesser known works, but it does carry her signature themes of irony and human nature. Now, as ever, my main aim is to tell stories that might otherwise be forgotten or lost to modern readers, especially for readers outside of the originating cultures. I believe firmly that if we can share our cultures, tell tales from our particular worlds, then we can make the world just that little bit less complex. This tale appears in my book, Pot Liquor, Settler Tales from America, which contains around 40 traditional legends and folk tales from the settlers of North America. Pot Liquor is available in hardback, paperback, and ebook formats, and you can get it from all good retail and online bookstores. If you've enjoyed the story, you can find out more about me, Clive Gilson, the story guy, and the Tales from the World's Firesides project at clivegilson.com. And there's also dedicated channels on YouTube and Facebook indicated at the bottom of the screen. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the like button. It does always help to keep these stories front and centre. And please do follow or subscribe to these channels if you want to hear new stories pretty much every week. We're up around about the 100 mark now, and there's new stuff coming up every week, so there's plenty to keep you busy. That's it for now, though. So until next time, keep reading, keep listening, keep watching, and stay inspired.